The shift to online school forced millions of students to learn remotely, but a new report found more than 800,000 students in Florida don't have access to computers and internet at home. The Super Bowl is just days away, and Mayor Jane Castor has announced a mandate that will require people to wear masks during all celebrations. Because of the pandemic, people were ordered to stay at home. This forced many people to be very close with their abusers for a long period of time. For more information about G3 Life applications, you can visit g3lifeapps.org or visit them on the social media sites at G3 Life Apps. She had to stop the tours because of the pandemic, just when black businesses needed her the most. She hopes to get back up and running in April. House Bill 259 is also causing concern, especially following a string of mass shootings this month. The shift to online school forced millions of students to learn remotely, but a new report found more than 800,000 students in Florida don't have access to computers and internet at home. That's according to a new report from the nonprofit Common Sense. It says 28% of Florida students don't have adequate access to internet.
Many families were struggling to try to get connected, or they're using their cell phone to try to do school, which is a challenge.
The Digital Equity Initiatives is a local program that's trying to bridge this digital divide.
These students don't have internet access at home and may have to go elsewhere to try to do their homework after school. So we're also trying to service those students because we know there's a great need for that.
Since last March, they've given Wi-Fi hotspots to over 1,300 students. They also gave laptops to 190 students. They also visit students at home and teach kids how to use apps to do their homework.
We have 3 e-learning coaches that go out and do a home visit with the family. When they go to do the home visit, they go and do a technology assessment so they kind of understand what technology do they have in the home.
For more information about the Digital Equity Initiative, you can visit educationfoundation.com. Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Leo Santos. Because of the pandemic, people were ordered to stay at home. This forced many people to be very close with their abusers for a long period of time. The National Domestic Violence Center report says that 78% of their contacts are from women. It also says that 58% of the conversations from calls, chats, or texts are about receiving abuse from their partner.
Everywhere you go, there he or she is. It makes it pretty hard to call or text or message us to get the help you need. And so we saw at the very beginning of the pandemic that it was actually harder for survivors to reach out for services.
In Florida, about 38% of women and 30% of men experience domestic violence. Tampa is third for contacts received by the National Domestic Violence Hotline in Florida. The Spring of Tampa Bay and Mary Martha House are 2 domestic violence centers in the local area that provide resources for survivors.
In addition to emergency shelter and transitional housing, we provide support services depending on what their barriers are. For the most part, it's counseling, access to legal advice, medical health, employment readiness.
Murphy from the Spring of Tampa Bay believes in order to help out those being affected by domestic violence, it's important to hear them out and not blame them.
Our goal is not to, shame you into leaving the relationship. We recognize when somebody comes to us that they may not be ready to leave a relationship. So we can help you if you're still in that relationship. We can help you be safer.
Although these domestic violence centers are in the Tampa area, there are many more across the state. If you or someone you know needs help and wants to reach out, you can visit thehotline.org or call 1-800-799-SAFE to find local resources in your area. Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Leo Santos.